I know him. Let's come on. So I know him directly.
Okay.
Come on, man. Let me explain to you. Instead of just talking, why don't you listen for just a second, okay? Instead of talking, just listen for just a second, okay? We showed up here. Both front and rear doors were ajar. Okay. At that point in time, I could have called the apartment abandoned. Okay. If you want to get down to technical, the front and rear door.
Because the doors open, you can call it abandoned?
He's gone. The doors are hanging wide open. I can call that abandoned, but I did not. Okay. What I had. Okay. Please let me finish my conversation. Please let me finish speaking.
Okay.
Front and rear.
Don't worry, I'm videoing you too, so you're
okay. Front and rear were ajar.
Okay.
Okay. There were people milling around. I had no idea who was coming or going in and out of there.
Okay.
Okay. And I took it upon myself to secure his residence. Okay.
Well, number one, regardless of who you feel like, there's a door wide open. Are you going to change the locks on that one?
This is a difference.
I'm being down.
Difference is let me see this. Give me this. Okay. There's no attempt to illegally evict him. You see this right here? This is a properly filed. Okay. I'm merely protecting his stuff.
Has it been served?
Well, it is filed. It has been filed. Okay.
Okay.
So there's no attempt to illegally evict the man. I'm going for proper protocol.
Yes, technically, you did by state law. If you go in and change locks without prior knowledge, you just wrongfully evicted them, but you denied them access to their apartment.
Right. I went through this with Judge Smith. I guess next time I'm in court, I'll ask him about it again. Okay. Yeah. Because I've been through this with him before.
That's fine.
There's no attempt to.
Your reasoning and the excuses you're making are just to get somebody out.
No, I don't care. You don't. That's the thing you're not understanding. I really just don't care.
I know, that's the point. You don't care that you're treading on damn state law. You don't care. You just want to kick out the folks you want to kick out, and that's fine. But do it the right way.
I'm doing it the right way.
Until that eviction served, you can't deny him access to that apartment.
Nor can I deny them. Nor can I deny them. However, as my security well test, I've requested their IDs 3 times and not received them. Okay.
That's a lie. I just handed it to him in there. Let me go get my ID.
This right here gives them all the power they need.
Once they've identified themselves.
That's a lie. I just handed my ID in
there. Let's see your IDs and let me match them up to the names on here. Okay.
You already did that in your office, but we'll do it again. No problem. Yeah.
Let's just match everything up. Okay. And then I'm going to need to make a copy of this.
You can have this copy. It's all yours.
I can have the copy of that?
It's all yours.
All right, that
you
is...
requested that in an email.
That is Kelsey Lynn Herring.
Do you have an ID?
Close enough, okay? Close enough. All right, there's another name farther down here.
That's for if I wasn't available.
Who is Debra Ward?
That's her mother. She's sick with leukemia. Okay. She can't be here.
That's the backup for the power of attorney.
Understood.
You can give it to multiple people.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. Well, you're here. You're here. The door is ajar when we got here.
Where's the key? Oh, it's not ajar. When I got here, I tried opening it and it was not.
It was ajar that day.
No, it was not.
It was ajar that day.
Here's the problem. Here's the big old man. This is done went way too far. Okay. I get your part. You're wanting to get your property.
You're misunderstanding me, sir. I was going to let the guy stay.
I've been around this stuff for 20 years, man, doing this.
I was going to let him stay. Well, I'm not one of them, okay? I'm not one of them.
It sounds like it.
You got it exactly backwards.
It kind of sounds like it.
You got it backwards.
Say, I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care if it sits empty or not. It doesn't matter is what I'm saying. It can sit there. It's not that big of a deal to me.
Power of attorney gives you full authority as him. So
unlock it.
If he doesn't want to unlock, I can't
force
him to unlock the door. So
no.
If he doesn't want to open the door,
no, it's unlocked.
You can make entry in any way you feel necessary, and if you damage anything, he can just hold you civilly liable for it because you cannot be charged criminally.
See, show us what you don't know, officer. It's a criminal offense, okay?
No, it's not.
Yes, sir.
You can't be charged for breaking in your own residence.
I can give you code and section, okay? What time do you show up for work every day?
8 o'clock.
I'll be seeing you with code and section so that you can read it yourself, okay?
Sure.
Where's the key, though, to get in there for now that he changed?
I can't force him to give you a key.
Okay, so we can change the
give him the key.
Right?
Give him the key. Okay, I'm gonna give you code and section tomorrow. Okay.
Sure, no problem.
I just opened it. I know it works.
Listen, I can't force y'all to.
No, you know what? Listen. It doesn't matter. You see, that's where you're so not understanding the person that I am. Okay, I was protecting his stuff. Okay.
Protecting it would have been walking up, locking the door, and shutting it. Protecting it would not have been changing the lock.
He has been. There were people in and out of there. Somebody could have grabbed another key from somewhere. Okay.
If he let him go in and out of his house, that's for him to worry about.
He didn't let them go. He was gone. He was gone. Doors ajar. And I just said, okay, What could somebody have grabbed?
Securing it would be walking up, locking the door.
The refrigerator's wide open. Somebody's been in there doing stuff. And you would have only been the one that would have opened the refrigerator and keep it from stinking.
All right. Well, that's something y'all take up in civil court.
They can take it up in civil court because what happened, and I'll tell you about that right there. What happened was I called the utility companies to make sure utilities are on, okay?
Mm-hmm.
His water was turned off for non-payment.
Okay.
And we went in there and cleaned it up. We didn't take his stuff, we cleaned it up.
Again, legally, you can't just make entry into the man's apartment because you called and checked to see if his utilities were on.
Okay, let me ask you a question since we're talking about legalities here. Can I, as a landlord, inspect my property?
Where's your lease? What's your inspection clause in your lease?
24 hours notice.
All right. Did you give the man 24 hours notice for he
It was
his
posted
apartment?
on his door.
All right. You play your game how you want to play.
There's no
You're one of these
game, man.
folks.
You got a bad opinion of me. There's no game, man.
I'm not. It's just the way a lot of these apartment managers around here try to run
I don't
stuff.
listen. I
Y'all
don't
like to tread
listen.
on the gray line between right and wrong.
See, I never do. You see that piece of paper? I never tread on the gray line between
Okay.
right. I never do.
Okay.
I follow the law to the letter.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I've had apartments sitting up there empty for almost a month, and I set them out yesterday, and I know he's gone because he fled the state.
Okay.
So,
Well, regardless how you set them out legally until that eviction is completely served, we come out and serve it, or whoever else comes out and serves it, and you evict them, you know they can come back.
of course, that's why I left it. And in his case, that's why I left his stuff too, even though I know he's not coming back.
You do how you want to do until the right person takes it up in court with you.
This
But I
very,
would, for future reference, I'd recommend,
yeah.
and you done pretty much been adamant about you're going to do what you want to do.
No, I'm gonna go.
But future reference, if you say, I'm going to secure somebody's apartment,
Yeah.
lock the door and shut it. That's secure. Not come in and change the lock, where you're treading on wrongful eviction because you just came and changed somebody's locks on their apartment because you said it was unsafe.
Do you know where the security for this block stays? You know where the security? I have security here. You know where they live?
Where? Okay.
There. Okay.
Well, that's
Same
fine.
building. That's how fast it takes to get in. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
That's how fast. That's.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to understand our training where we come from, and exactly what my supervisor told me when I was on the way over here.
Who's your supervisor?
Milton Powell, Sergeant Powell.
Okay, well, I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow with code and section about breaking doors down.
Okay.
Because that one's already been settled. Okay.
Okay.
It's called and so that you understand, anything less than, I think it's 5 years, is not a quote lease unquote. It's called a usufruct. Okay. It's not even a lease. It's called a usufruct. Okay. And a lease does not grant. A lease grants somebody usage of property. It does not grant them the property itself. Okay.
Okay.
All right. He can go in and sit on his couch all day long, and he can flush his toilet all day long, but he doesn't own the property. So damaging the property is a criminal offense.
Civil offense when it comes to this.
That's because y'all have been That's because y'all have been woefully.
Thank you so much.
You're
We're gonna
welcome.
leave now. We got exactly what we needed, and he can take care of the rest.
Okay.
Are we good? You gonna do Yeah, you have to.
Like I said, I come out here just to have a conversation because I cannot lawfully tell him to let you in that apartment.
Okay.
All I
I'm
can
doing
tell
it on
you
your.
is you can get in any way you see fit.
Well, he was. Fortunately, he decided
Well,
to cooperate.
I will.
Gave us the keys,
I will
so
tell
that
you
was
what.
good.
Anybody I
Back later
catch,
on.
anybody I catch damaging my property, will be treated as a criminal trespasser according to the law. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
And I'll be
let
seeing.
me know how that goes in court.
Well, I'm gonna be seeing you tomorrow
Okay.
because I'm gonna bring you code and section so you
Okay.
understand the actual law.
All right. We can do that, so you have one more.
You as well.